Alright, this is a two-part example. This was made with a group of team members. We were in a modeling class for game development specifically, and we decided to create a modular kit that could create a game environment. Um, where each of us decided to take a piece of it, and then when we put it all together inside of Unreal, we would make it. I would say I was the design lead personally because I was the one keeping everyone on time, and I was the one who implemented bringing everything into Unreal. So they made the 3D models, sent them to me, and then I implemented them into Unreal. The models I personally created were this floor. The ceiling is the same as the floor, but that piece, these wooden walls, as well as the doorways that you see here, and if you look at the other side, they are um, stone walls. I created this 4x4 little just uh, ground panel as well as the dirt panel just to kind of complete. Other people, what they offered was a staircase. Someone else made the pillars, which were excellent. She provided several different variants of the pillar, and a really a nice touch as well as the arches. She provided that. And we had a third guy who was supposed to help work on the project, but ended up not pulling his weight, and I ended up just taking over his portion, which ended up making me. That's why I made both the walls and the roof and the floor, because he originally was going to make the floor panels. You see, there's some basic lighting thrown in, but just created by me. I attached some basic lights to her torches and basic particle effects to kind of, complete the experience. And threw it into a pre-made little first-person shooter where you can fire at some blocks, just to show that we had collision working on the entire environment. Um, Although the collision, it's not the best thing, but it's an older thing. And the other girl, she ended up making a well, which turned out real cool, and I just threw a water effect inside there. As for the textures, they were a mix. I made a handful of them. I believe I made the stone, the dirt, and the wood, and she made the torches, the metal, and uh, this like archway is actually unwrapped and completely textured, as opposed to everything else is very basically unwrapped. They are unwrapped, they're just basic. Anyway, just an example of another project I've worked on and done, and to help show I was the one who kept us on task, as we were not going to hit anything on time, especially since we had a guy drop out. And it was our final project for me and the other girl. So not having him help was going to affect our grades. So me and her really worked together, really pulled it out at the end, and got everything done. Just in the nick of time. Ended up with a really good grade. Oh, grass. I think she made grass. I can't 100% remember. This might be a default one that comes with the engine. Um, the way I made a lot of these was I made basic textures, and then the actual UV bounce to make it look like bricks is just I looked at built-in pre-made bricks and tiles and stuff from Unreal, and just pretty much copied it one to one to create the effects of making it look like different pieces. Although these are actually modeled different, and on here the wood, as you can see, is actually modeled out, so it actually sticks out. It is part of the 3D model. The only thing that isn't is the brick texture. Is just a texture. As you can see, if you look at my wall, it just, or the gun, I mean, it's a flat texture, just UV bouncing it differently. Anyway, example of project management and assembly, and a deliverable that was just in the nick of time. We we were close. We slid on that one. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Check out the files on my portfolio as usual, and have a wonderful day.